This is for you, Pisces. July is the month of the angelic frequencies of the gemstone ruby. Your birthstone is Aquamarine, Pisces, so what we need to do is see how these two gemstones resonate with each other. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. Thank you for joining us. If you'd like to contact me, visit my website at www.readingsbyrosemary.com, where we provide you with all the information necessary on how you can attain one of our spiritual consultations, psychic astrology, Rosicrucian Kabbalah, as well as classes and upcoming seminars. We teach seminars in everything from practical magic to high ceremonial white magic, and we also teach Merkaba. We can have smaller classes, and we also have seminars on many astrology events, and we teach astrology magic and also how you can know what to expect is going to happen with very significant types of cosmological and astrological events. July's gemstone of ruby has the light emanations of the astrology archangel Muriel, and your zodiac sign gemstone of Aquamarine has the properties of light bestowed by the zodiac archangel known as Amethyst. Now, regarding ruby is a very healing gemstone. It's associated with the natural fourth house attributes, and it's associated with July. So this is a raw ruby, and they're very healing. Whereas your gemstone is more of an aquamarine, very beautiful color. Similar. This one is a little lighter, but they're very beautiful. It's a very beautiful color. Very healing, very soothing, very cooling. So if you're feeling like you're too aggravated, you have something that's you feel is aggravated or overheated, that's a very wonderful stone, and this is a very good time, because this is a very good time to sort of heal. We're going to look at, in a minute here, the chakras that are going to be activated and how you can sort of balance and cleanse those chakras. Stay right here also, because we're going to also talk to you about the gemstones that are particular to your first ruling planet of Jupiter, Pisces, and that would be topaz and yellow jade, crystal beryl, and yellow sapphire. And these are the precious stones used to align oneself with the energies of the planetary angel Zadkiel, who is assigned to the planet Jupiter in Kabbalah, also called Sachiel, and Chesed or Zarakiel. It's also the Sephirah of Chesed is often sometimes called Gedula, but it's more often called Chesed. And these angels that are associated with Chesed or Gedula are angels, and they give you connection to slightly varying angels corresponding to Jupiter, who apply very cooling, albeit sundry levels of bestowal, compassion, wealth, and health. So be mindful of your own intentions and potency when utilizing these very powerful gemstones in unison one with the other. The planet Jupiter, being your first ruling planet, is associated in Kabbalah with the Sephirah of Chesed, where we find the planetary archangel Zadkiel, Chesediel, or Sachiel. Kabbalah teaches us that this Sephirah and Archangel Zadkiel are associated with both mercy and memory. Zadkiel is known as the righteousness of God. He is sometimes identified as the angel of the Lord. In Genesis chapter 22, verse 1 to 12, in the Douay-Rheims Bible, we read, "And behold, an angel of the Lord from heaven called to him, saying, Abraham, Abraham. And he answered, Here I am. And he said to him, Lay not thy hand upon the boy, neither do thou anything to him. Now I know that thou fearest God, and hast not spared thy only begotten son for my sake." Jupiter is known as the attribute of God the Rich Father, found in Isaiah 63:16 of the Douay-Rheims Bible. "For thou art our father, and Abraham hath not known us, and Israel hath been ignorant of us. Thou, O Lord, art our Father, our Redeemer, from everlasting is thy name." That's found in Isaiah chapter 63, verse 16 of the Douay-Rheims Bible. July's gemstone of ruby has the light emanations of the astrology archangel Umbriel, and your Neptune gemstones of lapis lazuli and sapphire have the properties of light bestowed by the planetary archangel Asariel. The planet Neptune is your second ruling planet associated with the planetary archangel Asariel, as well as the Sephirah of Keter, the crown chakra, in the most popular Kabbalistic assignments, while others place the realm of Lord Poseidon in Chokhmah. Such attributes show up in his often sea green garments and trident, indicating his high-ranking status. Asariel is the angel whom God has bound by oath, while some scriptures name him as the angel Zadkiel. Neptune is known as the attribute of God, the deliverer, our salvation, found in Matthew chapter 14, verse 25 of the Douay-Rheims Bible, and in the fourth watch of the night he came to them walking upon the sea. Your water guardian archangel Gabriel speaks to you from your Pisces astrology archangel Amnitziel. This is an angelic horoscope transmission from your Pisces zodiac angel Amnitziel, who resides over the fish's mutable water nature. And here are his messages for you in the areas of love, money, and health. First, Amnitziel's love, rapture, and romance transmission. You also keep in mind that although your zodiac angel specific to Pisces is Amnitziel, your guardian angel is the archangel Gabriel, who is the guardian angel over all the water signs. And Gabriel is found in the west when you're doing in a sacred space in the earth coordinates, and he resides in the west, and he guards the watchtower of the cold, wet winds of the west, and he represents the emotions and the feelings and these very deep aspects of the magician. The crimson angelic light frequencies of Amnitziel combine with soothing healing properties, iridescent flowing towards expensively profound internal and external healing therapies, pulsate gemstone beams of light dazzling the eye from the gemstone of ruby, activating your love life through cheerful blessings granted by July's lunar angelic realms in the course of this birthstone's lavishly nourishing as well as gifted qualities. Magical energies of an accurate permutation of zodiac angel Muriel's natural fourth house attributes, in addition to your own Pisces energies, bestows to you an overflow of novel potentialities of fresh insights. Bright promise is in the air, with a traditional zodiac sign for Cancer the crab, for the intention of delightful, eye-catching, and illuminating supportive sparkles of precise light that fills the atmosphere, causing glimmering inspiration curative to the mind with new brainstorming ideas originating from a gem which gives captivating abilities for the possessor of such a gemstone through lure of third eye chakra qualities as well as heart chakra, also upper solar plexus and sacral chakra attributes, thus creating immense happiness during event horizon experience triangulation from past, present, and future augurs throughout inter as well as ultra-dimensional communications made comprehensible through balancing meditations within the lunar third eye, indigo, sixth chakra, and organs. Again, focusing upon ductless glands such as the pituitary gland, also glands containing ducts such as fourth chakra organs being breasts, as well as third chakra organs of the stomach, and second chakra reproductive structures being the womb and the prostate. Remember, keep in mind that we consider that the sixth chakra, third eye, indigo, is generated from the pituitary gland. And in our order, we also feel and we have surmised that the pituitary gland is associated and generative of the crown chakra. Now, some people will flip this and say it's actually the opposite of that. We have our own theories as to why we consider that to be so. we consider the anatomy and we consider the function when making this determination in our order. So we like healthy, respectful, intelligent debate. And it's an interesting consideration. Like the thymus gland generates the heart chakra and the thyroid generates the throat chakra. This kind of thing. Now the Sephiroth of lunar sexuality within Yesod, Venusian beauty and desire and Netzach, and even the passion of Marshall Gabira offers sources of dimensional currents of enchantment for romance magic, which is powerful when potency through lunar qualities of nurturing goddesses or gods within the Sephira of Selene, Chang'e, Nana, Artemis or Mani, and Archangel Gabriel are included in performance of ritual, ceremonial magic. Mitziel, money and wealth transmission is next. Franchises are up and running when the moon sends her moonbeams to fill the air with enormous promises of wealth. Investors discover that their community and operational goals alter considerably when those who desire urgently to guide others understand they must surrender to the great gods of finance. Capital concerns become the purview of folks who take great pleasure in conversing with customers or clients, as well as style considerations for kitchens, home decorators, or family rooms, swing sets, swimming pools, and the ever-popular installment of fireplaces, charcoal broiling ranges, or fountains to give feelings of grandiosity to any interior or patio design. Landscaping becomes all-important to anyone and everyone, being nourishing with fruit-bearing trees and vegetable gardens. Colorful indoor and outdoor environments are set in motion, fulfilling a homeowner's most earnest desires for cultivation during fourth house considerations of the natural zodiac house of Cancer the Crab, with wishing upon a planet or a star being able to evoke help mightily from angelic realms, keeping everyone glad. Connecting to one's personal money elf and the Kabbalistic Sephiroth of Jupiterian Chesed and Venusian Netzach, which are important Sephiroth for revenue generation and money magic techniques, bring plentiful sources of finances from where monetary fitness is recognized via streams of engaging, rewarding, and worthwhile occupations through affluence. You've got to be wealthy to be able to generate for yourself a small business or any kind of business or endeavor where it's something that you consider to be worthwhile and fun for yourself and expressive and brings you to self-realization. Such magic allows for treasures to flow from the wellspring of one's true inner bliss, which is then bestowed to others by generating commerce. Generating commerce and trade and exchange with a smile, a big smile on your face, which when the world of Asaya is reached, that's the world of action, the world where we are in the physical realm, possessing the throne of Malka, the bride of the king, creating his kingdom in Malkuth, that comes across the seeker's talisman made with skill, high above gentle lower spirits, responsible for affording material desires and riches, who are the agreeable elementals upon which beings considering themselves superior must cooperate. So the Magus will find that no matter how and mighty, how high and mighty one gets, and if you become an adept, Adeptus Minor, Adeptus Major, and then you become Adeptus Exemptus, and on up the tree to Magister Templi, and all these things, and as Pissimus, when you get to these things, one has to understand that you always need to deal with and deal kindly with the gnomes of earth, with the sylphs of air, with the salamanders of fire, and with the undines of water. You have to make these your loving neighbors, because when humans make their relationship with God the Creator and His Son Jesus Christ, when you make that relationship a good one, and you prioritize, that you're always seeking to justify the Creator and always seeking to please the Creator when you by justifying the Creator. When you do that, then all of the natural world becomes a friend to the human rather than an enemy. And that's the secret. That's what you've got to do. Always, what is the good in the situation? For if you put, seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. When you put that into effect, then all the world is your friend. The physical world, Mother Nature herself, becomes your true nurturing mother. Wizards and wizardresses often invoke into their own person or invoke into energetic circles or sacred spaces the frequencies of the Sephirah of Binah, where Saturnine emanations are assigned in Kabbalah to attributes such as jamboree-producing extravaganzas or aerial acrobatics or light shows to thrill the hearts of young and old alike. Gusto and chutzpah wins every event throughout astrological evaluations and astrological cosmological progressions. These evolutions where combining topaz, sapphire, or aquamarine with ruby unites astrology, archangelic forces known to Nitziel and Muriel to lure investors through sheer charisma in the world of business and in the business of entertainment and salesmanship, so needed, especially when selling or renting commercial properties. Zeal and zest are of utmost importance when providing planning and goal setting for awe-inspiring, profitable expansion. Soul transiting through natural fourth house attributes provides a vital sense of attaining the seeker's inner child self with an authentic working knowledge, thus generating excellent fortunes for oneself as well as for the seeker's family. Privileged blessings from divine providence is granted from the monad of the adept's God self, bestowed from within, seeing that self and not self are actually the exact same thing, allowing flow in all directions, conducted by her or his personal holy guardian angel. Illumination is produced from self-realization, creating a technique of money magic congruent with one's own visualization of loving kindness done for the good of all. Now watch this. Let's look at Proverbs chapter 11, verse 4 in the Dewey Rheims Bible translation. Riches shall not profit in the day of revenge, but justice shall deliver from death. The third eye, or sixth chakra, heart, solar plexus, and sacral chakras are refreshed, cleansed, and balanced during this time, particularly when philanthropic surroundings and education are the standard, with July's gemstone providing a goodly amount of economic opportunities. For Amnitsia's health and fitness transmission, health matters are attended to during July. And this is a time when we have this particular convergence positions in the balancing of the third eye or sixth chakra, heart, solar plexus, and sacral chakras. Third eye, sixth chakra is analogous to two of the three supernal Sephiroth, Keter, Chokmah, and Binah, involving most of the pituitary gland. Again, the indigo chakra, the third eye. This is what our order considers to be the generative ductless gland. The heart chakra involves the breast when soul transits natural fourth house attributes. Solar plexus chakra activation occurs involving the organ of the stomach thereof, and Tiferet, which includes the heart and solar plexus chakras. Reproductive organs such as womb and prostate are balanced from sacral or second chakra harmonization. Essential understanding of the seeker's true desires allow for a regulation of cellular task function towards energetic health. Keep in mind that with the Sephirot of Chokmah and Binah represented in third eye or sixth chakra, as well as the heart and solar plexus chakras located in the Sephirot of Tiferet, they're balanced and cleansed during July. Divine unsubstantial qualities are transformed into divine substantial traits, making certain we are mindful of our vocabulary, our feelings, and our dealings or activities, because when you get to God's throne room, you will find that the face of God who is judging you is none other than your own countenance. It's going to be you who you will find has judged yourself. And you will have to deal with either how you feel that you are magnanimous, and if you are feeling that you are doing your best to justify the Creator, always, at all times. What is the good in the situation? What is the Creator trying to tell me? If the Creator trying to get your attention, pay attention, and all will be well with you. Now, regarding your zodiacal and angelic currents, regarding these chakras that we've mentioned, it's going to be generated from the root of the Kabbalistic tree, and we're going to have you focusing upon what actually will make you happy based upon what your soul originally intended. Because when the Creator made you, He made you with a certain idea of what will make you happy. Like, for example, if you make a taste bud that can taste a strawberry, then you fulfill that with the strawberry. That's happiness. So that's what the Creator did, and Creator is going to fulfill all your desires. But the reason that humankind had to fall in the first place, it was indeed a fortunate fall, as it says in the Golden Dawn book by Israel Regardie. It was a fortunate fall because basically it was to bring man a consciousness. And really, if you think about it, without going through everything that humankind has gone through, we wouldn't be conscious. Because when you're comfortable, you're not aware. It's only when you get a little uncomfortable you become aware. And I like to say that I appreciate my Kabbalah teachers that I pay a lot of attention to on YouTube, Kabbalah Info with Dr. Michael Lightman, Tony Kozenak, and then also the Kabbalah Center. I pay a lot of attention to Billy Phillips. I pay attention to these YouTube channels, and I read their information that's presented because I find it very, very helpful indeed. We read in Proverbs chapter 17, verse 22 of the Dewey Rheims Bible, "A joyful mind maketh age flourishing, a sorrowful spirit drieth up the bones." So it tells you that this is how you can remain healthy throughout your entire life. Bear in mind that organs of the chest found in the four chakra vortex centers are often overstimulated by those wishing to sell the seeker a bill of goods. You can bet your bottom dollar that if someone is being cruel to you or hurting your feelings, they want something from you. They either want money or they want you to talk them up. Don't fall for it. Laugh throughout your day, and the world will be at your fingertips. In the I Ching method of chakra healing, this portion of the year is significant for chakras of the forehead, the chest, the upper and lower abdominal energy centers becoming predominantly viable when balancing fourth house attributes, since July's zodiac sign of Cancer's ruling planet, the moon, which is concerned with the pituitary gland as well as chakras and organs such as the breasts and stomach, also the womb and prostate, while the sign Cancer itself associates with the chest or fourth chakra to nourish life itself and enliven the body of light through the quality of cooperative bestowal and causal organisms expressed in 10 Kabbalistic Sephirotic dimensions. Incorporation of the entire range of energetic frequencies of topaz for Jupiter, sapphire for Neptune, aquamarine for Pisces, and ruby for Cancer the crab. Very healing ruby and very energizing and lovely and cleansing for the aquamarine. Very excellent. Now, these are going to bring you happiness during July, causing you to become ever more able to achieve all the goals you have set your sight upon, as well as the ambitions you've been planning for yourself. Then being well prepared to make everyone's dreams become realized. Fresh opportunity, superior homes and living environments, as well as plenty of furnishings and decorations all become attainable for you during natural fourth house attributes of kitchen, home, and family, and they're activated and accentuated using July's gemstones, as well as those corresponding to the planet Luna, better known as the moon. Your third eye or sixth chakra, chest, solar plexus, and sacral chakras are measured to be of cosmic significance throughout fourth house solar transits for the function of establishing opulence in the mundane universe in which we feel ourselves to exist. Astrocartographic arrangements currently as well as at birth must be revealed if a holistic style of unveiling one's inner nature is truly desired. A disclaimer is in order here. High magic should be used with all mindfulness, since powerful forces of manifestation are unleashed. This is intended exclusively for entertainment purposes. Remember to chant your divine tone of I believe, or try out the higher aspect of simply meditating on the quality of believing and be wise, be well, be all you are meant to be, Pisces. Information found in this document is based on the oral tradition known as Kabbalah, taught to me by a Rosicrucian clergy when I was but a young girl, the facts of which I have committed to memory. Thank you for joining us, and please join us again. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3.